Music. Welcome back to another episode of the Stumped Podcast. I'm Spencer.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Logan.
Guys, today is episode 30 of the Stumped series. What's 30 times 3?
That's crazy.
30 times 3 times 3. 30 times...
What?
Why are you doing this to yourself?
A lot of episodes. Okay, well, we have a guest. We have a guest. And this guest is very... Can you fix your stinking microphone?
Yeah, we're just going to apologize ahead of time. I forgot to pick up another cable, and they have to share a mic. So they're just going to hear some table talk and some table and stuff like that. So, support us. PayPal me some money, and we'll get
Okay, well, we got a special guest today. It was my college roommate in my undergraduate.
Forget his name?
No, I forgot his name. Well, he goes by a lot of names. His legal name is Lawrence James LaFollette III. I call him Larry, and everyone else calls him Larry. So please welcome Larry LaFollette.
No, not Larry. Definitely Lawrence. We're going to stick with Lawrence.
So wait, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Did you think you were special when you said, I call him Larry? Oh, no, wait. Everybody calls him Larry.
No. So how it actually started
Oh, good. I'm glad we went right into the story.
Yeah, it started with Nolan,
my
actually.
brother, so our sophomore year, or was it our freshman year? One of the two. And our sophomore, freshman year, so Nolan came up, my brother came up for SIBS weekend at Grace, at our college. And I actually left for baseball practice. And I came back, and everyone was calling Lawrence Larry. And I didn't understand why. Well, my dad actually called Lawrence Larry in our house. So my brother came to Grace and started calling him Larry. And it just caught on like wildfire. It was our sophomore year.
It was sophomore year because I was growth group leader. You were the RA in the hall. And for some reason, all of the freshmen thought it was a great idea to, call me Larry.
To this day.
That's amazing.
To this day, people call him Larry.
Yeah. So Nolan started it. It went through the hall and then all across campus. So,
So he goes by Larry. Or Lawrence.
Does Larry have stories today?
Larry does not have stories.
Okay.
But I want to say my theme because I like to kind of tailor my theme to each guest.
You do a lot worse when you don't go first. Matt, what's your theme?
Yeah. My theme
is...
Let me think really quick.
You don't got no theme.
There's no theme. I think you could say food. Okay. It's a stretch. It would be like trying to reach the door over yonder, sitting down.
I'm holding you to food.
Okay, food, whatever.
It's not food, whatever. It's food.
Food, whatever. So here's my theme.
I hate this show.
Here's my theme. So, a little fun fact about our friend Lawrence over there. What you may not know is...
I will hand you the mic to defend yourself already.
So he's a pastor.
I appreciate that. I probably need this.
He's a pastor, phenomenal writer. And so he just published a book. What? Yeah, help me out. What's it called?
It's called Unqualified.
Unqualified. It's actually like a devotional book for small groups at churches.
Yep.
But that is not where he got his author journey at.
Spencer Mason, stop
When he was 13, he wrote a fantasy novel called, what was it called?
I'm not going to say it on here.
It's no name spelled backwards. Help me out here.
No name spelled backwards?
Eminon.
Yeah.
Eminon's Promise or something?
Yep. That's what it is.
Promise. And you can get it on Amazon, on Kindle.
I'm looking this up.
Oh, dear Lord, guys. No.
It's a fantasy novel.
Junior high Lawrence. Yep. Thought he wanted to be a writer, and there it is. So.
And so, there's actually, he started a sequel, or did you finish the sequel?
Yes.
You finished the sequel, but it's lost.
It's gone now. I think it was on my parents' old computer.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's no name spelled backwards. Eminon. E-M whatever.
The first thing that showed up was cinnamon.
And it's like an animated
Got
cover.
it!
You got it? Yep.
Wait, volume 3?
Oh.
Let me see.
No, there's multiple of these.
No, that's not it. You're spelling it wrong.
It's just no name backwards.
Name.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
No, Eminon Promise.
Oh, I
Type in promise.
Is promise spelled backwards?
No.
So wait, unqualified though.
There it is. Right
Oh, it's free.
Yeah, you can get it on Kindle.
Oh my gosh, I have a Kindle.
I'm downloading it right now.
Yeah.
315 Oh, it's $1.
But
Support your local authors.
his legitimate book, Unqualified,
Is that your story of the show?
My theme is authors.
Unqualified.
Yeah,
Spencer's existence in the Stumped Podcast.
Unqualified, yeah.
I think actually, if we really want to be realistic about that,
Okay,
somebody
Logan,
else over here.
what's your theme? Because I know you got one.
That's awesome. Also, I'm gonna look up your book.
Is Unqualified on Amazon?
I think it is. I bought a copy.
Yeah, you can get it on Amazon. It's like $16 on there.
Okay,
What's the
we're
name?
taking a royalty.
Lauren.
Put our promo code in #Stumped, and we get $1 from each book sale.
Lawrence.
And it goes directly towards fixing this cable.
Yeah.
Unqualified. How the gospel
Oh.
qualifies you in this life and the next.
Yep. So I've actually.
We aren't struggling today.
All right. No, that's awesome. I'm gonna check it out. I don't read a whole lot, but
It's super easy to work through. It's like
Yeah.
a workbook.
yeah,
I have it.
need that. I'm a simple man when it comes to reading.
Yeah. And you get the post. What was it? The misspell. There was like a little incident with the misspelling, but they fixed it, right? So we're all good. Okay, Logan, what's your
I
theme?
wouldn't have even caught it. My theme is Scam Alert.
Oh.
We're gonna talk about 3 historical scams. Pretty quality ones, if I say so myself.
Who wants to go? Lawrence, you get to choose who goes first.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Spencer. Spencer, you get to go first.
Let's do it. So, do we want?
That,
You guys want to
all
swap
right.
cables?
No,
really
that's why
quick?
he asked you. I'll get it. I'm getting this.
Okay.
Because Spencer wanted to go first, and he knew you'd pick him. It's a mind game with him.
I don't even care.
I was more concerned that he wrote Spencer's stories and they're in this together to get Spencer the most amount of points. That's what I'm concerned about, and that may be the biggest scam. And your third one, I'm not sure, but
So
I'm
here's
gonna close my laptop. I
here's
don't
the
trust
themes.
you anymore.
So here we go. Do we want Oxford Dictionary, skinny dipping, or ancient typewriter?
I'm going to go with skinny dipping. That
Okay.
sounds very interesting.
Okay.
Yes.
Oscar Wilde is not only regarded as an influential poet and playmaker, he was also known to have a few interesting hobbies. None, however, is more intriguing than his nude swimming club. While at Trinity College, he was struggling with writer's block and decided to go for a swim in the ocean, except naked to be one with nature. While out there, he had a breakthrough on his poem. After he came back coming back, he was telling his classmates about it, and a few other classmates decided to try it. Well, it caught on like wildfire, and for years to come, it was not uncommon to see a university student swimming in the bay. In fact, it is believed throughout Wilde's life, his go-to activity to defeat writer's block would be to go skinny dipping.
what school was this?
Trinity.
I can only feel so with one
Double.
with nature. That crosses boundaries.
But
There's so much in the ocean that could get you.
My
I just
biggest
don't.
concern is like, well, yeah, like your college kid skinny dipping in a bay, and he's like, people can see you. It's normally a penalty at a
To be
minimum.
fair,
Dublin
if you're
Island.
deep enough, you're probably fine until you get out.
Fair until someone joins you. Interesting. All right.
okay. Do you want Oxford or do you want old typewriter or ancient typewriter?
Oxford.
Which one is it? Ancient
Okay.
or old?
Both. J.R. Tolkien is one of the most well-known authors in the world, writing classics such as The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. However, what you may not know is that he got his start working for the Oxford English Dictionary. He spent 1919 and 1920 working on words beginning with the letter W. He was assigned this particular letter due to the multiple words having a difficult etymology. Some of his famous words was walnut and walrus.
Like he made up those words?
No. He did
Oh.
he like worked on those verbs like verbs,
Oh,
noun,
okay.
etymologies. Walnut and walrus.
That's
I
the
don't
story?
like these
That's the
short
story.
stories. Wow, amazing.
You're a writer, Lawrence. What do you know about dictionaries?
I can't say I know much about dictionaries, but I don't know my Tolkien history well enough. I don't know. That's getting me.
Who is Oscar Wilde?
Oscar Mayer's brother.
Yeah.
So therefore, it's false.
Okay. Cormac MacArthur is an American writer who has
Is
written
the ancient typewriter or the old typewriter?
the ancient.
This is the one you laugh at, isn't it? You always laugh at
You
one.
started laughing.
Is the American writer who has written 12 novels, 2 plays, 5 screenplays, and 3 short stories. However, he is also valued taking care of his possessions. In the early 1960s, MacArthur went searching for a more portable typewriter for his trip to Europe. So he bought an Olivet Latera 32 for $50 at a Knoxville, Tennessee pawn shop. Over the course of 50 years, he typed the rest of his novels on that typewriter. And he finally stopped in 2009, where he sold it at an auction for $250,000, only to go out and buy the same typewriter.
Do you know what kind of a tax hit that does to a man?
Nope.
That is a steep tax penalty. I mean, you're just paying a lot of capital gains, if we're being honest. Anyway, I don't know any of these, so I'm going to have to... I don't know. Someone else talk. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Come on, Lawrence.
Stumped.
Come on, author. What you got for us, man? I'm locking in. Because I don't know what the heck I'm doing right now, so...
Me either.
I have a feeling I'm wrong, so...
I think I just locked in, but honestly, I'm really not sure here.
Wow, this was a quick lock-in.
I'm
because
locked
I have
in.
no clue what the heck is going on.
All 3 of these sound believable. None of them strike me as something that couldn't happen. I have to think, which one would Spencer write? And that's just the only reason I'm going with any of these, because like...
Logan, which one did you do?
One.
Okay.
Which is probably true. Like, I very much believe it. It just seems like the sort of thing that you'd make up because we want it to be true, because
Sure.
it's kind of funny.
Lawrence?
So I'm saying which one I think is false, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
Okay.
one did you pick? Yeah.
I think that the number 2 was false.
Okay.
So Tolkien?
Tolkien.
I went number 1.
Okay.
Oh, boy. It's 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably.
The typewriter's true.
Okay, that's good.
Typewriter's
That's
100%
three.
true.
That's 3. Okay, so we stopped him from something.
Well,
Yep.
yeah, because
He
if he
may
gets it
have-
right, he's -1, but he fools us, so he only gets 1 point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we
I'm
get
getting
it
a
right,
point regardless.
he gets 1 point. So
Okay, only...
And here's the
Yeah.
deal.
Okay.
Here's the deal.
But do I get a point? That's my question.
We're all going up a point. Tolkien did work at Oxford Dictionary. He did work on Walnut and Walrus. And he worked on like weird ethnology, whatever. Yes. And the skinny dipping was completely false. Oscar Wilde was a weird dude. And
most writers are.
did go to Trinity College in Dublin, which is which is right on the coast. And there was a bay there, and I said, you know, if I was a weird author struggling with writer's block, what would I do? I would go skinny dipping. So I don't know. So Oscar Wilde did not.
Who got that right?
Me
Yeah,
and
so
you.
everyone got a point.
And Spencer gets 1 for stumping our guest, Lawrence. And Spencer, the fact that your first thought would be, let's go skinny dipping.
Yeah. Wait, I have something to say.
Really concerned.
I have something to say.
Is this going to stay a G-rated podcast?
Yes. I've been holding
Is this
this
an
in.
apology?
No. I've been holding this in for 6 episodes because it's like a perfect game. That's the first time this season you guys have guessed my story correctly.
Both of us or one of us?
One of you. Neither one of you has.
Stop.
Nope.
Really?
Go back. So I've been holding that in because I'm like, I have such a streak going. You guys have never guessed my story correctly this episode.
Matt, we suck.
Yeah, no, we got 2 in episode 1. Spencer got 3
Oh, it's from each
points in
other.
episode
Yeah.
2.
You guys never
Spencer
guessed.
got 3 points in episode 3.
Oh, no.
He got 2 points in episode 4.
Yeah, and
In
5.
episode 5, he got 1 point.
It's because
We use the zeros.
We use the zeros.
I am so upset.
Bonkers, man.
that's the first time.
I'm going to lose sleep over this.
I'm not. I miss a lot.
Oh, wait.
No, I'm pretty
No.
confident.
Last episode,
last
Logan
episode.
guessed Madagascar.
Yeah.
Yes,
That was the first time Matt got it.
It's the first time that I...
Correct.
Yeah,
I feel
for
better.
rubbing that one in.
Yes.
We could have guessed that.
I could have said last one. That was so last time Logan got 1.
So not a
That was
perfect
the
game,
first
just
one.
a
Show off
no-hitter.
their
I was
friend.
going. No, I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be the first time they
My
guessed it.
friend's here.
I was wrong. Okay, so who do you want to go second, Clarence?
Wait, I just keep going?
You get to pick. You want Matt
Yeah,
or
you're,
Logan?
you're the guest, so we just let you make decisions and run the podcast,
All right,
basically.
You go for it, Matt.
You have to edit it later, though.
Yeah. And buy us
Wouldn't
some
that be a
cables.
while? Yeah, nice. Those book sales better skyrocket.
Eminon's Promise. Go buy it.
We sell your book. You buy our cables. It's a mutual exchange.
Yeah, we're all good to go here. Okay. Woo. All right, so I've got 3 stories for you on the topic of food, supposedly. Can't focus because of locusts. Tizzy time and Sunny D, baby.
Go Sunny D.
Your name game is getting increasingly better.
Yeah.
It's an increasing less care of me just continuing to fail at this. Okay. Sunny D, baby. One of America's biggest juice brands entering the seltzer market. Sunny D announced a new hard seltzer will be rolled out to stores nationwide. Sunny D vodka seltzer transformed Sunny D's Sunny Delights tangy.
Didn't we already
flavor.
do this with butter?
Yeah. This is can't believe it's not vodka all over again.
Okay. Tangy orange flavor into a 95 calorie, 0 sugar, 4.5% alcohol seltzer. Sunny D is a powerful brand, the most bold, unique orange drink on the planet, said Leon Bergfield, Chief Marketing Officer of the Harvest Hill Beverage Company. We have developed something that we know adult Sunny D fans and hard seltzer enthusiasts alike will enjoy together. Sunny D vodka seltzer will be sold in a 4-pack, retailing at $9.99, as well as a single 12-ounce can. The drink started being featured in selected Walmarts this March, or I guess last March.
Yeah. So, a couple of things. First
Sunny
off,
D.
no, I've never seen this, and if I had, that would have been really nice. Just be like, oh, I guess I don't shop in the Sunny D spiked aisle. Second, orange juice, pulp or no pulp? Debate.
No pulp.
No pulp.
Oh, the orange?
I'll go pulp.
Oh, yes, team pulp.
You psychopaths.
We know who's never long back on the podcast.
Yeah.
Pulp is so good.
I got to point something about. Go ahead.
For that reason, Sunny D is way overrated. There's
I
no
agree.
pulp. It's just orange water.
I agree.
I actually definitely agree with that
Yeah.
statement.
But here's
Give me orange juice. I want to taste the orange. Go ahead.
so Matt. You notice how he said the company name this time, the Harvest. I was like, did he just throw that in there just because?
He learned in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. Okay.
Dun,
the
dun,
last
dun.
2 weeks. Okay. What's number 2?
Okay, I don't know what he want. It's either can't focus because of locusts or tizzy time.
Locust.
Locust? Okay. All right, so 2019.
Wait. Locust, pulp or no pulp?
Pulp. Extra protein.
All right, 2019 to 2020 had seen record locust swarms that had not been seen for nearly 30 years. The locust started in the Horn of Africa, spreading through Pakistan and India due to heavy rainfalls. In the summer of 2019, locusts had taken over the Horn of Africa. United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization said the desert locust could pose a threat to livelihoods of 10% of the world's population because of food shortages. While others saw a threat, a junior studying agriculture in UC Davis, that's in California, saw an opportunity. After a night of drinking with the boys, Henry Davis had an idea. He would create the domain can'tfocusbecauseoflocust.com and track the locust as a project for his class. The site soon gained popularity as locusts continued to swarm, and Henry was posting data and homemade comic strips about the swarm. Henry maintained the site through the semester and soon was getting offers to buy the site because of the catchy name, the articles, and the day-to-day tracking of the swarm. He had offers as high as $10,000. Henry ended up selling the site to a professor who allowed Henry to continue updating the site and managing it himself. Henry can continue to track the swarm and plans on continuing the next swarm, which is estimated to be in the same region around 2027 to 2030. That was just me mixing up words. That's what I've got.
These are 2 very eerie, similar stories to the Hitman.com and the can't believe it's not butter vodka.
Yeah, this is baffling to me. I don't know much about locusts, but I would imagine tracking them would be beneficial. I don't know. Can you eat a locust?
I think so,
Probably
yeah.
could.
It's a bug. It's a big bug.
Yeah.
Have you ever eaten a locust, Lawrence?
No, I have not.
I was really concerned.
A candy locust. Isn't there like candy locust?
I heard you were homeschooled from Spencer. I had to ask.
Yeah, no, not that kind of homeschooling, I guess.
Okay, fair enough.
What's the last one?
All right, tizzy time. In the land of unusual Kit Kats, it takes something really special to catch our eye. The Nestle Japan has done just that with their brand new release, which has been aged in whiskey barrels for 180 days. Called Whiskey Barrel Aged, a new chocolate comes to us from the high-end Kit Kat. I'm going to struggle with this because I've struggled to read this the whole time. Chocolaterie Boutique. Chocolaterie Boutique. We're going to say that. With supervision by the Willy Wonka of Kit Kats, renowned Japanese posture. We're going to struggle with his name here. Jasumasa Takiji.
You just got to say that confidently. I think you nailed it.
So sorry about that. Who has been known as the creme de la creme of Kit Kats for Nestle since 2003. The product sold at Kit Kat, again, chocolaterie boutiques, are known for being more upmarket and luxurious than their supermarket cousins. This new Kit Kat promises to deliver a exquisite blend of flavors that will send whiskey lovers into a tizzy. The Kit Kat was made from coconut nibs and aged for 180 days in Scottish barrels, which impart a wonderful and unique smoky peatiness to the coconut. This combination creates a bitter chocolate that's perfect for adults who can enjoy the I am just struggling today. Enjoy the delectable aroma and taste of whiskey. This chocolate is said to deliver an excellent depth of richness with a long and satisfying finish unlike any other on the market. It was started being sold in December of 2020 in Japan for 300 yen, which was about $2.88 US.
In the middle of COVID, it started being sold in Japan.
I'm thinking about using my Google search.
I was thinking the same thing.
Because I know one of these is true, and I'm 50-50.
I was thinking the same exact thing.
You've got an opportunity. I'll get a timer.
Are you using it?
I mean, if I do, I'm not telling you anything. But
That's fine. Tell him, though.
Oh, I might.
Through the mic.
Yes. Lawrence.
You tell him you can get him big time.
Yeah, I don't really need to get him big time. Need to get you big time. No, but I do want the points.
Okay, Google search it is. I'll get the timer so I'm
ready the timer.
How many? Did we go 10 or 15?
We did 10 seconds.
Okay.
What was the name of the Kit Kat?
The Kit Kat? It was the Kit Kat Chocolaterie Boutiques. I didn't have
It's just a bourbon Kit Kat, correct?
Yeah, it's a whiskey barreled aged Kit Kat.
Google's taking a second. This is just me typing google.com and switching to my
profile. This is
profile.
just me searching for what I'm looking for.
Because I've previously searched from other people's profiles.
Got the timer.
So they're going to be so confused when they see the random stories I'm pulling up. All right. Lawrence, I'll let you in on this. All right.
I'll let you in on this.
Okay.
Give me a second. I got to think what I want to type.
Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Dun, dun, dun.
All right. You ready?
Get set.
Yep.
Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're
done.
Put it down, son.
I'm done.
Did you get it? Is everything you got what you needed?
I learned what I needed, yes.
Okay.
Interesting.
So you know the right answer now, too.
Not necessarily. I
didn't say
he's down to 50-50.
Why would you not tell him the answer?
Because
that makes no sense. Because you can get him -1.
You bring up good points.
No.
It doesn't make any sense.
No.
I was like, what are you doing? Like, who cares if I don't get a point?
Yeah, I'm.
So here's what I
know.
know.
If I should tell Spencer the one I knew, but I don't know.
Here's what I know for a fact. The chocolate one he knew for a fact. 100%. There's no doubt in my mind. He did that purposely to think he was Googling the chocolate thing. So I know that for a fact.
Oh,
Maybe
you're
he was
saying
just throwing
that-
you off the trail. You never know.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
I know that for a fact. That one's true.
You're saying he didn't.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he's
I
smart.
will
yeah.
actually let Lawrence attest. I searched whiskey aged
Did he?
Kit Kat.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he did. He did.
Okay, that was a good play though. I did not
Yeah.
think that you would
Okay.
actually be like.
But what I saw is now completely because I
Confirming.
knew one, and so what I did or didn't see confirmed the other.
Yeah, so It was Sunny D. What was the other one?
Locust
Can't
website.
focus because of
Locust.
Locust and Tizzy Time.
And then the chocolate. Okay. So. Oh, I struggle here. So if you knew one, which one would you know? Which one would you know? The chocolate one has to be true.
The depths of my mind are complex, Spencer.
Gosh dang it.
I'm saying the chocolate one is true because if he Googled it and is that confident, that means he probably saw something.
I mean, I was 50-50, so I saw
Or you
saw
Googled-
or didn't see enough to make me put an answer down.
If you. Oh, that just made it more confusing.
The Sunny D, the Hocus Locus.
The Hocus Locus.
We really don't want to get him -1 here.
No, I'd like for him to be at 0. Same as you.
My gut is saying Sunny D is false because, well, who owns Sunny D? Harvest Drink?
He said it this time. I don't know. I believe it was Harvest Drink Company. My Sunny D.
It's kind of fun to watch Spencer squirm here.
I just don't know the answer.
Well, welcome to my life.
Yeah.
I'm not going number 3. I'm going either 1 or 2.
I love the mind games because the reality is,
We have no clue what Logan put. We have no clue what Logan.
if me and Lawrence have
actually-
3 on our board circled, we just ran laps around him mentally.
I was actually. That's true.
Oh man.
Watch him put down 3
Okay.
now, just so that's not true.
I locked in.
You guys are all locked in.
I need to know what Spencer put. Like
No.
that's because this is such a good game to me.
No.
You guys are all locked in.
Yep.
Okay, Spencer, what'd you put?
I'm not telling.
All right, well then, another 4 hours. Here we go.
We have 5 hours of videotape.
That's fine.
Which one do you guys want to know first? Then
The chocolate.
the chocolate one. So the chocolate one.
Is that what you put?
Maybe.
The chocolate one is a true story.
I didn't put that one.
Okay.
Bummer.
Chocolate one's a true story.
I'm gonna kick myself.
I struggled with. It's chocolate. It's CHO.
It don't matter. It's true.
Chocolaterie Boutique. I was like, this is cool. Do you want to know Locust or Sunny D?
I'll let you choose.
I mean, I know the answer, so this is between you two.
Okay, cool. So Locust is false,
Triple stumped him.
Yep.
and Sunny D.
Oh, he put 1.
Sunny D is true.
I had to, as the false erase it, put 1 because I said if I get burned twice with the drinks, I'm gonna be so angry. But if I get burned once,
So I didn't even think about putting the company name in there after that episode. It was just already in there when I wrote the story.
Yeah.
I had it put in this, but I did figure like, it's probably a good spot to put this one.
nice.
I'm a little upset that you guys didn't use Google search for the can't focus because of Locust. Thought you guys would, so I went ahead and bought that domain and built a one-page website.
No, you did not. No, you did not.
Permission
Are
to
you
Google it right
serious?
now.
Google it.
No, you did not. Did you make that website up? Here's something horrible.
Locust does not have a T, so it matches with focus on that.
So how do you
Can't
spell
focus because of Locust.
.com.
Mm-hmm.
Can't focus?
Because of, I can send it to you guys in text.
Yeah.
No.
I need to see it.
Well, oh my gosh.
Please send that to me.
That's so. You did this yourself.
I did this last night, or not last night,
Oh
Thursday
my
night.
gosh.
This is hilarious.
I put UC Davis, the address of the school, the
You
link
did.
to the school, and the bottom left-hand corner is, but it's a satire site for a podcast I'm working.
That is hilarious, actually.
And I would have never seen that satire
Nope.
site for a podcast.
Spent $12 and no one saw it.
That's dedication right
That is
there.
amazing.
I literally was like, Google search is an option. you could easily search can'tfocus.locust.com and type that in 10 seconds
That's
and see
hilarious.
if something
And you
That is so
hyperlinked
funny.
the title back to itself. That is, please, everyone that listens, go to can'tfocus.com.
That is amazing. That is
So
amazing.
I now own that for at least a year.
Okay, so Matt
I will
got
be
0
turning
points.
off all subscriptions. So
That is amazing. We need to make that a website
man.
now. We need to make that a website.
I just need dancing locust videos on this.
That
I
is
thought about adding
so
more
funny.
things to it, but I was like, I don't have the time for this.
That is amazing. Okay. Well done, but unfortunately that was wrong.
Gosh
Whoa,
dang
whoa.
it.
You know what your giveaway would have been? If you click the chat bar, it pulls up Golden Toe Studios. I would have known that was you.
Yeah, no, I didn't edit everything perfectly.
Your Golden Toe Studio?
It's just a domain I had for a company I was considering. So
That's so funny. Okay.
I don't even know where that's gonna go if you send it any information into there. So
That is hilarious.
good luck.
Well done, man.
Dang.
I cannot believe I'm looking at Can't Focus because of Locust.
I just sent you something.
I have no clue if it's gonna come to me or not. So Spencer got a point.
No.
No,
Logan got
you
a
Logan
fooled
got a
Matt.
point.
Logan got a
Or you
point.
fooled
But
Spencer.
you got
Lawrence
0
got a
point.
point, but I got 0 points.
Yeah.
What's new?
Okay, Logan. Round us out, dude. Oh, now
All
great
right.
time for the mic.
I moved the mic so Lawrence couldn't see my laptop. Don't look at my laptop, Lawrence.
Lawrence, look at it.
I need you to not get this. All right, there we go. We're working. Okay, we're doing Scam Alert. Which do you guys want first? The world's smallest skyscraper, what goes around comes around, or moisture accelerator at your service?
Moisture Accelerator.
All right. Starting out as a sewing machine salesman in the early 1900s, Charles Hatfield would wander through the dry, godless wasteland known as Southern California. There he would preach to farmers, small towns, and city councils that he could bring salvation and that he could baptize the dirt of the earth with his moisture accelerating recipe, aka make it rain. Here is the recipe, sir, that he had. All right, materials: a tower, a secret batch of 23 chemicals, a suit, and money for a train or bus ticket. Those were the ingredients needed. Here is the step-by-step methods. 1. Build a tower a couple stories high in an empty field, or something like that. 2. Mix your batch of 23 chemicals. 3. Put on your suit. 4. Climb the tower, see step 1, while wearing your suit, see step 3, and put the batch of chemicals, see step 2, in a giant evaporating tank with which you should put on top of the tower. Step 5, buy a train or bus ticket in case you need to leave town in a hurry. Step 6, make it rain both literally and figuratively. And it rained most of the time. Whether it was pure coincidence or the fact that he wore a suit is unknown, but people believed in his abilities to make it rain, and he would correct them and say, accelerate moisture. In 1915, the San Diego Council needed water, so they asked Hatfield to fill the Morena Reservoir. After some business negotiations, it was verbally decided Hatfield would receive $10,000 once the reservoir was filled. So Hatfield got out his suit, his 23 chemicals, his tower, and his bus ticket, set up everything according to the recipe, and he and the rest of San Diego waited for rain. And it did rain, and rain, and rain, and rain. Bridges were destroyed, homes and farms flooded, an estimated 20 people died. Damages estimating $3.5 million came because of the rain. The rain filled the reservoir and a whole lot more, and Hatfield wanted to get paid for the blessing he provided to the people of San Diego. San Diego City Council also wanted to be paid for the damages caused by Hatfield's rain. Following the American tradition, he sued them and they sued him. In the end,
In the American tradition.
in the end, the courts ruled the rain was an act of God, so Hatfield would not be paid for it and will not have to pay for it, and God will not have to pay because God is outside the jurisdiction of the U.S. court system. Hatfield continued his business of bringing rain to the desperate and gullible until he was stopped by a force greater than weather, the U.S. economy. The Depression had hit, and people no longer had the means to pay for the services of a man who claimed to bring water from the sky. So he went back to being a sewing machine salesman, where he died in 1958 with his recipe still a secret. That's story number 1.
Okay. I don't know.
What's number 2? Do you want the world's smallest skyscraper or what goes around comes around?
Give me Justin Timberlake's What Goes Around Comes Around.
That's what I was gonna say.
Read my
All right.
mind.
This story comes to us from the great state of Kentucky, where in 1995, a man filed a lawsuit against himself and won. The incident happens after a man had thrown a boomerang that had come back and hit him in the head, causing a severe concussion. The concussion altered his personality, or so he argued in court. So he was suing himself for damages caused by his previous personality for the cost of his medical bills and emotional harm. His insurance company had denied covering his expenses, ruling the incident a self-imposed injury, claiming they had no liability to cover it. The man argued it was not self-imposed because mentally he was not the same person anymore, and in fact the insurance company should have to pay for the claim. In the end, the court sided with the man and imposed a settlement of $300,000 on the man that his insurance company would have to pay. Before you get any great ideas, most insurance companies now have protections against these sort of scam claims written in their contracts.
I was about to say.
Yeah, because I saw you thinking there. Get a boomerang. Someone throw it.
Okay. What's the last one?
I just bought a car. I could use some cash.
Yeah, $300,000 to hit yourself with a boomerang. It's a good day's work.
So it's solid.
Good day's work.
It's taking like 3 hours to get the boomerang to actually hit me, but
I'm not gonna lie. I throw boomerangs about like I throw baseballs. Like they just go straight and then fall to the ground.
I didn't know you threw baseball straight.
Oh, that's true. Well, yes.
Anyways.
well done.
A little too straight. In 1919, the town of Wichita Falls, Texas was booming. Oil had recently been found and the population was skyrocketing as a result. Seeing an opportunity to make some money, local businessman J.D. McMahon went around to local investors with well-drawn-out plans for a skyscraper to be built in the center of town. The skyscraper would measure 480 feet tall and would house local businesses and newcomers to the town within its walls. He went around raising funds for the skyscraper, collecting over $200,000 from investors, $3.7 million in today's money. Construction soon began, and when investors finally got to see the finished skyscraper, they were greatly underwhelmed. The skyscraper stood 480 inches tall, 4 stories, as opposed to the 48-story masterpiece they'd believed they were investing in. Upon further inspection, the blueprints JD had laid out for them had all been marked with inches using 2 dashes instead of feet using 1. The building had been built exactly as agreed upon in the blueprints and the contract signed for the funding, but instead of a masterpiece, they got a really weird-looking 4-story building. The investors were furious and immediately sued JD, but lost badly in court as everything was within the contract and had been properly marked out. JD disappeared shortly after the trial with the remaining funds and was never seen in northern Texas again. The building still stands today with a sign marking it the world's smallest skyscraper. Those are my 3 stories. Feel free to discuss.
I feel like Lawrence knows one.
No, I don't. I wish I did. I do not.
So I already circled one. I have not locked in because now I'm double thinking everything.
I think number 3 is pretty believable. The skyscraper. I can see the scam working like that.
What's the issue? Oh, I don't know.
Screw it. I'm locked in.
Dang.
I'm not going to
Because you know it, or because?
No.
Wow.
Do any of you know any of these confidently?
Yes.
Bummer.
You're confident there, Spencer?
Not at all. I just lied to him to get him on his toes. Oh, the rain one.
I just locked in because I have absolutely no clue. And at this point, me thinking things has not gotten me anywhere in this podcast right now.
So it goes rain, and then what's the other one?
Rain, boomerang, skyscraper.
I feel confident in what I decided. We'll see.
Are you locked in?
I'm locked in.
Oh,
That is the most dangerous place to be in this podcast.
Very dangerous place to be.
Truly, I do not know. So what I'm doing, Logan, I'm going to let you. Well done. I'm going to put
well
3
done.
numbers.
Those are my favorite words I like to hear.
I'm going to put 3 numbers in random orders. So number 1, number 2, and number 3. What do I want?
That's not a random order at all.
That's how you count.
Okay. I put my numbers in random order. Pick 1, 2, or 3. That's the order of which one I'm going to choose.
What?
I don't know. Give me number 2.
Okay.
We'll just go middle.
I will say, whatever stories are true here, they're fascinating stories.
Okay, I locked in.
They are good scams. So you're all locked in.
Well, actually.
All right. Tell me what you guys are locked
I
in
said
with
that.
so I can
No.
break no one's heart with the first one. Unless you guys are all different.
Just break my heart. It's already been broken. It's not gonna. You can't take that much more damage.
Number 1, is that true?
Number one. Which one was that? Rainmaker?
Yep.
Yeah.
Rainmaker.
Moisture accelerator. That happened.
Rainmaker's true?
Yeah.
I'm down to 50-50, baby.
Is that the one you put, Matt?
Nope.
All right.
Lawrence,
Is
did you
that
put one?
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. If you guys just randomly guessed.
Let's just say I guessed mine before you read the story.
3's true.
Number 3, the world's smallest skyscraper?
Or is that false?
That's true.
Yeah. 2, baby.
There.
I
Got it.
I
Mess
guessed
with
3
three.
before you even said it because I was like, two's true.
2.
So I got 0 because I fooled 1, got -1.
Yeah, Spencer got 1.
Spencer got 1. Wow, that's
Lawrence
tough.
got one.
You know what's
Praise
really sad
God.
is seeing the 3 numbers you wrote randomly.
Yep. You know why I picked 2? Because I said I put them in random numbers,
Yeah.
and I knew you would pick the one that.
Oh, I didn't even think that
corresponded.
through.
Wow.
I was just randomizing in my head because I honestly forgot which order I told him in.
Yep. So I actually circled it.
The false one was number 3 on my thing, so I was just kind of like, oh, let me just guess a number.
So I literally circled it, and I said, "No, he's playing me." And I wrote 2. I circled it.
Dang, you
And
were
I was
thinking way deeper than me.
Yeah, and it worked out. Bold strategy, but it worked out.
Bummer. I almost just said 1. And I was like, no, 1's too obvious. He's gonna put the one he's most confident in there. Let me do 2. It's probably the one he's least confident in. Like
So 3
random.
3 was the one that I was like, I am fairly certain this is true.
The skyscraper.
The skyscraper.
Yeah, still there. Wichita Falls, Texas.
Not because I knew the story, because I'm like, this is something that I'm like, it's so easy to overlook. As a guy who works with boxes and stretch wrap, who looks at feet and inches markers all the time, I see it all. I like confused. I'm like, this could be true.
Yeah.
So Logan got 0. I got 2 on the episode, I think. Yeah, I got 2
So
on the
Logan
episode.
got 2 on the episode. Spencer got 2 on the episode. Lawrence got 2 on the episode.
Unbelievable.
And I got 1.
Okay. So are Logan and I
So-
still tied?
Yes, you're still tied. 13, 8.
13-8. Okay.
This is sickening.
Just struggle busting it.
I should have just said 1 like I was thinking, but I thought you'd put your most confident one first, and you wanted me to reaffirm something, and I was like, nah, let's just guess.
No, I just put it in random order. Lawrence, thank you for joining. Any last words? Did you have fun at least?
Oh, this was a blast. I loved it.
Are you going to start listening to it?
Yes, I will.
Start listening to it.
Go check out his book, Unqualified. It is actually legitimately awesome. And then
the
if
other
you
book.
if you want a fun read, Eminon's Promise.
No, please do not do that one.
I'll link them in the description.
Link them in the description. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.
Peace out.
Toodles.